Himeji Castle, a national treasure in Japan and a World Heritage Site. It's a major tourist spot visited by 1.48 million people in fiscal 2023, but now the city of Himeji, which manages the castle, is considering implementing a dual pricing system for domestic and international tourists. Dual pricing is also called multi-pricing and refers to setting different prices for different users. Himeji Castle's entry fee is about $6.50 for adults. While keeping that fee unchanged for local residents, they plan to raise it to between $13 to $20 for non-residents.
I don't come here all the time, so $6 is okay. If it was $20, I'd really have to think about it.
We climbed to the top of the castle. Yes. We thought it was beautiful. How do I feel about that? I think it's worth it. Do you?
Yes,
It was worth it. Worth the experience.
To find out more about price differences and what users think, we visited a tourist site overseas that has already introduced a similar dual pricing system.
I'm in central London now. You can go inside the bridge, but the entry fee is different for tourists and local residents.
Tower Bridge is a drawbridge spanning the River Thames. The entry fee for residents is £1, or a little over $1, but for non-residents it's 13 times higher at £13.4, or $16.50. Many tourist sites in England charge different prices for residents and tourists. But what do people think about it?
It's a normal system. It's everywhere like this. The local residents paying less because they're paying taxes. We are not paying taxes here. That's why we are paying full price.
You can go and see the engines, which are just up here. The old steam engines that used to raise the bridge and put it down. It's nice. There is a local card where you can get 10% off quite a lot of the local restaurants.
The Roman Baths are ancient Roman ruins in the city of Bath in the southwestern part of England. Dual pricing has also been implemented here, and the entry fee is about $36 for adults on weekends and holidays, but free for residents. A bathing spa built around 2,000 years ago. It's a place where visitors can learn about how Roman culture flourished at the time.
We've had over 250,000 visitors in the last 2 months coming through the site from all around the world, and international visitors coming to the site, and they currently represent 40% of our overall visitors, are visitors coming from overseas. It costs a lot of money to maintain this amazing monument, and our significant cost is staffing to look after, to manage the site, to look after the visitors. And we're really proud that we can offer residents of Bath and North East Somerset and students at the 2 universities in the city free admission to the baths to help them to better connect and understand their heritage.
Himeji City also faces the issue of maintenance and administrative costs, and is considering keeping the castle entry fee the same for residents, while raising it for non-residents.
It's the eastern earthen wall of the Hishi-no-Mon gate, and we've been doing preservation and repair work since this fiscal year. And if you look at the windows of the Hishi-no-Mon gate that were recently repaired and preserved, you'll see how very beautiful the gold color has become now that the work has been completed. That's the Hanomon gate, and that's where we're doing repair and preservation work this year. And I'll show you the big castle tower. We've installed fire protection equipment here as well. Please have a look.
fire protection equipment has been made to blend into the surroundings using a wood grain color scheme. There's also a room with video displays on the grounds to monitor the facility around the clock.
Himeji Castle is a wooden structure, so fire protection measures are essential. We also need to carry out repairs and preservation work of the buildings. And every year, we're doing repairs of places like the turrets and gates. To preserve and maintain Himeji Castle, the entry fee is an important source of funds. We've estimated the budget we need for the next 10 years, and to keep Himeji Castle for future generations, we want to consider how to set the entry fee.
In addition to England, many tourist facilities around the world set prices in various ways according to where users come from, such as between citizens and non-citizens, and residents and visitors. We asked an expert about what needs to be considered regarding the purpose and implementation of dual pricing.
The Taj Mahal and the pyramids are often cited as examples, and I imagine one reason prices are different for tourists and citizens is the big difference in incomes. For instance, there's a big income disparity in India, and those with money are very affluent, while many citizens aren't. Since the income levels of tourists are clearly high, the price for citizens is discounted. In Egypt, tourism is a national strategy to earn foreign currency. And if you think it's only industrializing countries doing this, just look at the Louvre in France. The entry fee is free for EU residents under 26 years old. It's just that they give a discount to young people. It's to promote culture and education, and they want young people to go there and learn. The aim of dual pricing is different for each place, and it works because prices are set according to a purpose. If what's important are cultural treasures, they should raise prices according to the necessary management and administrative costs. But if they do, they should also implement a discount system. It shouldn't be about raising prices because of who a person is, but rather a system of prices actually being high, but not charging certain groups of people. The point of dual pricing is not simply about charging foreign visitors higher prices, so we shouldn't turn the debate into whether higher prices are fair or unfair.